Ah ja, spielen, ja. Ja, wir machen jetzt ein neues Spiel, weil ich dachte mir, es wird zu langweilig, oder? 14,5 Stunden kann man locker neu spielen. Das machen wir heute in einem Rutsch. Blub, blub, blub. Genau, genau. Hätte ich bei Final Fantasy VII auch so machen sollen. Einfach nach 30 Stunden. Oh ja, also meine Files sind jetzt leider alle weg.
Is this it?
Uah.
Yeah.
Ich bin erschreckt.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case.
Dex von Anfang an heißt nicht Zero Escape 1, weil das ja nichts miteinander zu tun hat. Also von dem her. Todescounter brauchen wir nicht. Nee, das stimmt schon.
So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Yay. Yay. And everything's meant to be broken. I just don't know.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
Do.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Naja, das ist halt wie in Amerika mit den Autos. Man lässt es halt einfach offen. Bottles, ja. Let's count them. Ja, 9. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Nein, nicht nonary. Just kidding. There are 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. Es sind auch 9, wenn man die Quersumme nimmt. The bar counter. Okay. Poster, sag was. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. Willst du gar nicht wissen. Glaub mir, das willst du nicht wissen. Also ja. Special Slippers in Tomato Soup. Mag jemand Slippers in Tomato Soup haben? It's a little odd. Ja, wusste ich, Dax. So far. Okay. Okay. Ich muss gucken, ob es irgendwelche lustigen Sachen gibt
I
wieder.
don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
Ich hab's nicht verstanden. Ich kann's mir wirklich vorstellen, Dax. Achso, du meinst jetzt bei Anno. Okay, ich dachte jetzt bei den Flaschen. Anno hat halt einfach...
Use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Ja, wollte ich auch sagen.
Indeed I can. But I refuse.
Hey!
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Hey, lass den... Komm. Anno hat einfach voll Zero Escape nachgemacht.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Weißt du, du kannst es noch nicht wissen, weil dir fehlt das, was man dafür braucht, dass man in Slow-Mo rennt. Aber, also, wenn du da hier irgendwann mal was hast, dann kannst du das auch mal machen, Mizuki. Sitting next to me. Bist du müde?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired.
Tobi, das war doch der Witz da dran, dass es gar nicht sein kann. Nee, sie ist ja kein Teil von seinem Gehirn. Sie ist ja einfach nur sein Auge.
You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
Ich glaube nicht, dass sie mit dem Strang verbunden ist, der den Alkohol leitet. It's been a long time since we did this. Ich glaube, Teil des Gehirns heißt eher, dass halt, wenn er was denkt, dass das übertragen wird, aber das ist ja nicht... Oh, schwierig. Das ist halt, als ob du deinem Handy was eintippst eher. Und wenn du was trinkst, dann kriegt dein Handy es ja trotzdem nicht mit. Hast du Spaß in der Schule?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Cool.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Die sind auch immature.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Gut. Es soll auch so
Oh, thank
bleiben.
God.
Ja, Dexter, aber also es lernt dann. Also wäre es vielleicht technisch gesehen, dass es dann Schwachsinn sich merkt, ja, aber das ist ja eine KI, also oh, puh. Warum fragt er das? Ich glaube, weil er jetzt mehr oder weniger der Erziehungsberechtigte ist, weil beide ihre Elternteile tot sind. Und er keinen Bock hat auf dieses, ja, aber du weißt schon, was Verhütung ist, junge Dame, ja. Es ist so lange her, seit wir das gemacht haben zum letzten Mal. Was auch immer wir gemacht haben.
Did what?
Ja.
Sat at a table together like this.
Ach so.
We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Dex, du bist auch kein Kind mehr. Was? Guild Wars 2 ist das erste Mal seit Release komplett offline. Warum? Was machen wir? Die Anmachsprüche. Forge, ich wäre sowieso vorsichtig, sie ist 12. Ja, Mizuki, wir sollten auf jeden Fall wenigstens einmal am Tag hier zusammen essen, ja?
I told you I don't want to.
Ist mir
Why
scheißegal.
not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
People have always told me that I have good technique. Ja, die Technik stimmt. Und ja, manche sagen sogar, dass es beautiful ist, ja? Eher. Ja.
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Mizuki, du bist echt, ich würde dich erschlagen.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
Danke, Alba.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here.
Jetzt mal ganz ehrlich. Das ist aber auch nicht nett von Renju, dass er einem betrunkenen Kumpel oder beziehungsweise seinem Opfer, einem betrunkenen Opfer, das Kind angaukelt, während der total sturzbesoffen ist. Naja.
4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable.
Na.
It was a
Schlaf gut,
display of
Shiva.
excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his
Und ich
pride.
freue mich auch auf Sunny.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Also, und damit habt ihr gelernt, warum ihr niemals trinken solltet.
Dante, honey. Long time no see.
Oh, Mama.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Bietest du ihr auch einen
Hi,
Job an?
nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... It must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh. Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it?
Forge, es ist nicht Dateis Mama. Sie heißt nur Mama. Also, es ist nicht Dates Mutter. Es ist einfach nur ihr Name, Mama.
Go ahead.
Mama liebt
Ask
jeden,
away.
der einen Penis hat.
I'll help any way I can.
Hast du Angst vor Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite.
Achso, du willst es.
I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Ja und? Man muss offen sein.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
Okay, jetzt. Es ist nicht die Mutter, okay?
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Hier, Mama und so, ne?
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
Ich bin also
No
nicht
one's
shady.
special.
Oh, achso, sie. Oh.
I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh. Okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Hä? Sie ist 12. Natürlich ist es ihr erstes Mal an so einem Platz. Oh, Mizuki's curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Du kannst mich Daddy nennen. True. Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama. Hallo Mama. Oh, es gibt Gulp. Oh, jetzt gibt's hier neu. Oh nein. Fried slipper with herbs. Geil.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
Schick. Würde ich auch in eine Bar
Something you're
aufhängen.
staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a
Hatten wir
while
die
back.
Geschichte nicht schon?
I've always had it there.
Das hatten wir doch schon, oder? One flew over the cock's nest. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. Bestimmt Schwulenpornos. So. Gibt's da einen political correcten Namen für Schwulenpornos? Gay-Porn. Ja, das ist doch auch Schwulenporno. Jetzt macht das... Oh, endlich.
Hey Date, you hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
Was?
No. What about her?
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
Okay. Homosexuelles pornografisches Videomaterial. Okay, ich bleib bei
Oh,
Schwulenpornos.
Mama. What are you doing back there?
Oh, den bringst du jedes Mal.
Excuse you?
A refrigerator, der ehrlich gesagt ein bisschen aussieht wie sie, ja.
Mama's polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. Hatten wir schon. Oh, und wie läuft's Geschäft so?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Two guys, one
Well,
butt.
then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Ford, stell dich drauf ein, solche Punts kommen öfter. War Ren schon Stammgast? Ja, natürlich. Du warst oft genug mit ihm hier.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Oh. Ach, der weiß es ja nicht mehr, stimmt. Nee, doch, der weiß es schon noch, weil das war ja in der Vergangenheit, also. Hier, Renju und so, ne?
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Yay! Ich erinnere mich. Ich habe mich erinnert.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Er trinkt zu viel. Nein, er trinkt zu wenig. Er hat nicht mehr getrunken, seitdem ich ihn spiele. Was fällt dir sonst so ein?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Von dir, Mama.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Die Rezeptionistin. Bam, bam. Ich gehe mal kurz aufs Klo. Warum gehe ich jetzt aufs Klo?
You remember where it is.
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Mama, pass auf dich auf.
Scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Können wir Mama immer behalten? Da ist Mizuki viel
Sure
handsamer.
thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Oh, oh. Ey, in so eine Bar würde ich niemals gehen, wo es kein eigenes Klo gibt. I gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Hi.
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood.
Vergiss
I'll
es
send
mal,
someone.
Date.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Ja, als ob die nicht mitkommen würde. Hä, das ist meine Prügelbraut. Oh, endlich.
Who's this asshole?
Hi.
You made a big mistake coming here.
Hi.
Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Ist aber schon traurig, das zu usen, oder?
You bastard!
Aber die sind trotzdem süß, die Vögelchen. Hallo, Moma.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Das ist schon lame.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Vorher.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you.
Ich liebe
What do you know
Dates
about the new
Stimme.
Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Ups.
Saw it on the news?
Warte. Date ist 30. Ja, das ist schwierig. Das ist nicht alt. Und hier ist Mizuki übrigens. 12, ja? 12. Ja? 12. Also, Obacht hier, ja? 37. Die sind beide 37. Es fehlen noch 5 Charaktere. Krass. Bin ich gespannt. Oh, wartet mal. Eine Sache will ich gucken. Wer ist ist die Mutter, ne? Ja. Okay. Ich dachte vielleicht, wenn jetzt hier bei Shoko oder so die Fragezeichen wären direkt darunter, dass es irgendwie einen Zwillingsmäßig gibt. Aber die ist zu unwichtig, als dass es einen Zwilling gibt und so glaube ich nicht. Naja, egal.
But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Chairman's desk. Telephone. Nein. Keyboard. Maus.
Squeak, squeak.
Eiber, bitte was? Okay.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Doch. Jeder ist so wie ich. Oh, jetzt kommt.
Bronze Dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
A dragon holding a golden ball. Nein! Hä, das letzte Mal hat er voll... Oh. The Kumakura crest.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
Aber können wir gehen? Shinto Shrine. Ja, waren Beine und die Brüste. Go to the next room desk. There are a ton of things. Locker. Hi, Jungs. Hier. Ach, den kann ich diesmal nicht scannen, okay? Sofa auch nicht. Gut.
Hey, but look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
Hat Iris nicht auch das als Flying Squirrel benannt? The company philosophy. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. The company's philosophy is like a summary of the ideals and goals of that company. Können wir jetzt, danke. Some kind of permit. 21st. Ikakin Speedboxing for Beginners. Okay.
Hey, Iva. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Partition? Was? Partition! Die Partitions. Also die Ischen. Wisst ihr, Frauen-Ischen? The skinny one. He's completely out. Hallo?
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Warum? Kind of nice, nicely at night. Just might. Oh. The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain.
I got nothing to say to you.
Och, komm schon. Komm schon. Ich mag dich. So. Der Chair. Ja, Window, das wusste ich noch. Und jetzt noch der Chair. Okay, warte mal kurz. So. The chairman's chair. Okay. The man sitting in the chairman's seat is named Moma. Wo ist der Chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Das ist eine Gang, Forge. Eine Gang.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Wie die alle ihr linkes Auge zukneifen.
I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
Hä? Seht ihr das? Seine Hände haben null Schatten oder Lichtreflexe. Warum? Das sieht voll platt aus im Vergleich zum Gesicht. Hä?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
Das irritiert mich.
6 years ago.
Der hat gar keine Hände gehabt. Hier Renju und so, ne?
I told you, I got nothing to say.
Solltest
You
du aber.
deaf or something?
Sam. Schoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing
News.
else.
Fake news.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Schnuggi, ich weiß genau, wie ich dich krieg.
Dante, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
Aha!
What about it?
It is peculiar.
Aha! Deswegen durfte ich ihn
Thermal imaging
anklicken.
reveals that they are both warm.
Aha!
The sofa and ashtray.
Aha! Hab ich gemerkt. Wollte ich beides anklicken? Thermozoom. Oh. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Immer dieses Deutsch hier.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Hat irgendwer geraucht von denen? Also von den Charakteren, die wir schon kennen? They look like Kleins.
There are cigarette butts in the ashtray.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
Thermozoom. Der hat aber dann gar nicht... Also die Beine müssen ja echt... Also puh.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Moma. Oh, meine Maus ist da. Sag doch was. Moma. Du hast da hat jemand mit seinem Bobbes drauf gesessen. War hier jemand?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today.
Lüg nicht.
Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now.
Aber hat irgendwer
Someone was
geraucht?
sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
Hat irgendwer von den Charakteren geraucht? Nee, oder?
How do you know that?
I
Cuda?
just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Aber 89 ist ja noch nicht weg.
Not possible. When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Ich glaube eher Boss. Es würde so zum Boss passen.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit.
Also wenn es teuer
Which
klingen soll, hätten
means
sie es eher groß
whoever it
genannt.
is, they're still in this office somewhere.
Ja.
Let me check the back.
Warte, das kann nur Pewder sein,
Why
weil
do you wanna
Pewder der
do
Einzige
that?
ist, der sich versteckt bisher.
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Halt die Klappe, Moma.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
Nee, lass mich mal
There
gucken.
must be someone they don't want us to see.
Warte, in den Lockern.
Somewhere behind that wall.
Das muss doch Pewder sein, oder? Ach, schade. X-Ray. So, okay. Das ist traurig, weil Pewder hätte wieder so schön in den Lockern sitzen können.
Just as I thought.
Wisst ihr?
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My revolver can shoot right through this wall. I should
Was?
shoot him.
Warum?
Wait!
Warum willst du ihn erschießen?
Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Wenigstens ist es was anderes als beim ersten Mal durchspielen, also beziehungsweise bei dem anderen Strang. Nein. Date? Date? Was? Was?
Date! A porno mag at your feet!
What?
Einfach, ey. Entschuldigung, ich wusste nicht, dass ich drücken muss.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Was?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
Wieso zielt er auf Moma? Tja, Text, tja. Forge.
Date! Load a revolver with explosive rounds.
Ja,
Aim for for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
Okay,
The what?
ich weiß was.
Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Ja, mach ich. Oh, das ist ja verhältnismäßig einfach hier. Das war schon schwerer. Klar. Ja, aber Dominik, das
Iva.
gab's ewig nicht
You
sonst.
saved me.
Errungenschaft The
Everything
Secret
happened
Lives
as I
of
simulated.
Yakuza Wives.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Wo wollte er hinschießen?
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
Hallo so. Sejima.
I know you.
Hauptsache Kippemund, ey. Data ist cool. Hallo so. Sejima.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
An old-fashioned Gatling Gun. Entschuldigung, ich muss kurz... Darf ich nicht, okay. Moma? Oh Gott. Hallo, ich bin der Moma. Hier, Schoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now.
Eine kleine Kippe, ja.
I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Renju, ne?
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Achso, übrigens, meine Lieblingscharaktere, ne? Date und Aiba. Es wird für immer so bleiben. Ich weiß nicht. Die beiden zusammen sind einfach... Oh, ich liebe sie. Ich liebe sie so. Der Rohan, ne?
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Und hast du ein Alibi für gestern und den Tag davor? Hä?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Moma's giving me a glare. Okay, so. Was machst du hier?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back
Was?
when Rohan
Mit wem
was
denn von
running
denen?
things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Und Schoko oder Renju? Schoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
Ja, ja, du bist eh mit keinem
What
befreundet,
work were
ganz
you doing
ehrlich.
to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
It's not unusual.
Anyway, we only
to be
saw each other a
loved
few
by
times.
anyone.
I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Hast du ein Alibi?
I went to work, then went home.
Toll.
So, you have no alibi.
So, you
No,
have
I
no...
always
Nein.
have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
Die werden gezahlt, also bezahlt.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information.
Ja, und ich kann da draufhauen.
We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
Stell dich nicht so
You're
an,
right.
Alba.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads.
Nein.
Should we go to Lemniscate?
Nein.
Yeah, let's go.
Nein.
Moma, Congressman Sajima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
Ja.
You serious?
Ja, klar.
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
So ist aber auch mit jedem, oder? I see him often on TV. It feels like I've met him before. Okay. Ich will nicht. Gut, ich sehe meine Rezeptionistin wenigstens wieder. Miau.
This is all really suspicious.
Und Mizuki, wo bist
What
du?
is?
Congressman Sajima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Hallo David. Ach, endlich ist sie wieder da. The steering wheel. Ja, Entschuldigung. Wo war das Center? Center Console. Okay. Darf ich kurz zu meinem Handschuhfach? Danke. Nee, ich will nicht Iba anklicken. Ich will hier erstmal kurz gucken, was ich noch so anklicken kann. Oh, das habe ich nie angeklickt. Gut. Iba.
Ah! Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right?
Oha.
Why are you
Stopp.
here? Looking like that?
Stopp. Sie hat schon öfter gesagt, dass er Medikamente kriegt, aber das war das erste Mal, dass das so rüberkam, dass er nie, also dass er gar nicht weiß, was er kriegt. Oder dass er was kriegt. Das meine ich. Okay.
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do
Hallo,
realize
Nanisa.
I do that all the time, right?
Hier, wie du aussiehst, ne?
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Ich mag's.
Why would I like it?
Wir mögen das Date.
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
Da werden die Brüste größer.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Doch, mach die Brüste größer.
Why not?
because I won't.
Doch, mach die Brüste größer. Entschuldigung.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little.
Ja, dann mach die
Think of
Brüste
it as
größer.
a haircut.
Nee, mach die Brüste größer.
Pretty drastic haircut.
Hier, was hat so mit den Kumakudas zu tun?
I looked into that.
Ich sehe nichts mehr.
Unfortunately, I did not find anything
Wie
in
soll
our
ich denn so
database
Auto
that
fahren?
could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Dann
Mr.
erzähl.
Sajima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
Doch, Geld.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is
Hey,
another
Ad.
important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
Oh, Entschuldigung.
we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the
neuer
Shoko
Charakter.
Dami case. There's something that you need to hear.
Hä, der ist noch gar nicht da. Warum?
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. think you should give it a listen.
Hatte?
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
Vielleicht kommt er erst, wenn man
I
ihn
know who
sieht.
killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain.
Fallout 76 will ich auch nochmal irgendwann spielen.
And you'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies.
Geil.
If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
Auf jeden Fall viel Spaß, Art.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed.
Bam,
In other
bam,
words,
bam.
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Alba kann doch nicht alles vor mein Auge
Do you
produzieren,
think there's
projizieren,
anything to this?
wo ich fahren muss.
I don't know.
Ey, ich habe noch nicht mit ihr fertig geredet. Schlimm.
Oh,
Ich
Date.
weiß, Art. Ich hab's schon mal
What's
gespielt.
wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Hä, hier ist aber netter. Wenn jetzt Iris nicht kommt, bin ich...
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
Finger weg, die gehört mir.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Auf alten Pferden und so. Magst du ein bisschen... Also, magst du... Wollen wir essen gehen?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive.
Ja, und? Du stehst drauf.
You're an alpha type, aren't you?
Ja, klar. Ich bin alles, was du willst. Aha. Ota, geh
I
weg.
kinda like you.
Aha.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me.
Okay.
I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien.
Das ist okay.
They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Nein!
Oh, too bad.
Hä? With huge breasts. Hä? Warum? Hä? Warum ist das denn jetzt ein Problem? Wo ist Iris? Iris.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Hallo? Sie ist immer noch grün. Warum? Breasts. Breasts. Kommt es nochmal? Komm. Brüste. Schade, kommt nicht nochmal. Wir müssen wieder alles... Lemnis Gate. Ja, das kennen wir schon. Oh. Okay, das zählt als 1. Gut. Ja, Ota gleich.
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
Alba has the tendency to get excited about bugs. An abstract painting is on
That one is
display.
called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
An incomprehensible abstract painting is on display. gibt's hier noch?
Oh, that's Rundoir.
Who is that?
Okay, gut. Erzählt er mir halt nicht. Featured how to get rich with cryptocurrency. I'll definitely be taking that one. Echt, ich dachte nicht, dass er so wäre. Ich dachte, er ist mehr so oldschool.
One more bowl, please.
That would be soba.
So, das war's dann heute auch mit Ei. Manchmal weiß ich echt nicht, was ich noch zu dem Humor sagen soll. Wirklich. So, Ota. Wo warst du?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
Du bist gar kein ASAT-Fan so richtig, oder?
That's normal? I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Hä? Was ist mit dem? Der ist gar nicht mehr so. Hier, Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
David, nicht du auch noch.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Der ist 24.
I don't know anything.
Oh Gott,
I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
Oder was los?
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
Muss mir nicht zeigen, alles gut.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Okay, er ist doch Iris-Fan.
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Du machst dich also an meine Rezeptionistin ran. Oi.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
So schlimm ist seine Wirbelsäule auch nicht.
Someone was with him. A man.
Voll assi eigentlich.
No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No.
Nein.
It definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa.
Wie sie ihn anguckt.
Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol.
Ja und?
Idols don't kill people.
Puh.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Oh, die hat mir schon ganz klar meinen Gehörgang getötet. Also, die fügt schon Schmerzen zu. Eine Retterin? Rettern.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write.
Richtig?
It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
Okay, sagt er damit aus, dass Tessa bzw. Iris nicht singen und tanzen kann und trotzdem macht, was sie machen will und das ihn motiviert hat? Weil ich meine, sonst würde er ja nicht sagen, egal was andere denken, mach es einfach. Sondern wird einfach sagen, naja, ne? Sie kann's halt und nicht. Sie macht's, obwohl, also, ne, egal.
After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Geh weg, Dominik. Schau's VOD. Ja, guck mal runter, Junge. Hab gar nicht gesagt, dass sie eine Mörderin ist, aber hey.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Wann sind die denn hier rausgegangen, hä?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
Okay, Iris war auf jeden Fall da.
What happened?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Hm?
Warum ist sie jetzt so anders? Iris? Du bist gar nicht Iris, richtig? Sie hat sich wahrscheinlich in dem einen Fass versteckt, oder?
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Ich will das Wichtigste zuerst. Wann hast du rausgefunden, dass Renju tot ist?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Die ist so traurig, ruhig, erwachsen. Ist Otas Geschichte wahr?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m.
May, erschreck mich doch nicht so. Oh, danke, Streamlabs. Du bist aber schnell heute. Danke für den Raid, May. Ich habe gesehen, was du gespielt hast. Ich habe kurz reingelurkt. Ich habe gesehen, wie du fast gestorben bist an den Kombattanten. Und dann dachte ich mir, yay, Gott sei Dank gibt es noch jemanden, der die nicht mag. Wie findest du's, May? May, wie findest du's? Ach, ich sollte meine Ohrringe wieder raustun.
You and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes.
That true.
Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Okay, ich mach ganz schnell, May. Danke für den Raid. Ich habe gesehen, also ich habe reingelurkt, was du gespielt hast und habe gesehen, dass du mit den Kombattanten auch Probleme hattest und ich habe gefragt, wie dir das Spiel gefällt. So.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Also, oh, besser. Oh, Entschuldigung, ich musste gerade meine Ohrringe rausmachen. Besser, viel besser. Ohrringe und Headset ist nie gut. Was hast du mit Renju gemacht?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
Hä, ich hab doch gerade gesagt, ich hab reingelurkt. Das freut mich, May, das freut mich. Das freut mich, dass dir gefällt. Ich hab doch gesagt, ich habe gesehen, dass du auch an den Kombattanten fast gestorben bist. Dass du auch mit denen Probleme hast. Ich habe die Kombattanten bis zum Schluss gehasst. Ich habe sie immer gehasst. Bis zum Schluss, wirklich. Die Anfangskombattanten sind bis zum Schluss mit die schwersten Gegner gewesen. Ja, Dominik, mir hört doch eh nie jemand zu. Nein, aber es freut mich, das freut mich. Bei dir kreiselt das? Oh nein. Aber ich hab Dings. Transcoding. Willkommen zurück, Tobi. Dominik, du schreibst einfach jetzt immer, was ich sage, okay? Was hast du gemacht, nachdem du ihn abgesagt hast oder es abgelehnt
What
hast?
did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Ja, die war in einem Barrel drin, ich
Human
weiß
memory
es.
is ambiguous. Her
Warte mal. 7. 6:15 sind sie los. Um 7 war sie da.
use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Hä, aber sie hat nur 7 Uhr gesagt.
That's true.
Das ist ja nicht, dass sie gesagt hat, oh, 7:23 und 48 Sekunden. Desk. Oh. Okay, wartet. Wo ist Boss? Boss? Ich habe gesehen, dass du bei mir
This is
bist.
the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in
Dass sie
real
sich
time.
versteckt hat, Dominik. Außer sie hat ihn
It
natürlich
is later
umgebracht.
saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Die Assassinengegner, ja, die sind schwierig. Echt, man stirbt schnell. Ich bin, glaube ich, im gesamten Spiel bis auf eine Stelle bin ich zweimal gestorben. Ja, Dominik, ich weiß nicht. Klar kann es sein, dass das Ei die Böse ist. Klar, also dass sie ihn umgebracht hat. Kann ja auch sein, dass sie einen Grund hat, aber ich weiß nicht, das passt nicht zu ihr, dass sie der Augenserienkiller ist. Weißt du? Also, ich glaube, das wäre mir zu stumpf. Aber gut, es war mir auch zu stumpf mit Pewter. Also von dem her, ich sollte vielleicht aufhören, so hohe Erwartungen an die Story zu haben. Aber momentan gehe ich noch eher davon aus, dass sie sich im Fass versteckt hat, weißt du? Es gab ja auch mehrere Fässer. Deswegen kann sie ja in einem versteckt gewesen sein und der Mörder hat halt den einen hingerollt. Naja, mal gucken. Hast du ein Alibi?
What were you doing from
Ja, same,
7 to
Dominic,
9
same.
last night?
I was at home the whole time.
Also, ich denke nicht, dass sie jetzt anders ist. Ich glaube einfach nur, dass sie halt komplett damit überfordert ist, dass sie den Mord gesehen hat oder irgend sowas in der Art. Mehr, ich bin aber auch nicht bei der Demo gestorben. Ich glaube, ich glaube einfach, das Kampfsystem ist anders als die du gewöhnt bist und bei mir war es einfacher, mich reinzufinden. Ich glaube, das könnte sein, May. Weil du bist ja mehr so Neo und sowas gewöhnt. Und ich bin, wenn dann, mehr sowas wie so einen Kampfstil gewöhnt. Du magst diese Iris. Ich finde die auch besser als die andere, aber ich weiß nicht, ob ich sie mag. Dafür kenne ich sie jetzt noch zu kurz.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
Guck mich an. Nicht aus.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body
Du musst mir in die Augen gucken.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Ja, sie ist ein Idol, sie kann lügen.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility.
Na, Dex. Sie hat einen Tumor in diesem Zeitschrank, in dieser Realität. Also in der anderen Realität gehabt. Ich weiß die erste Stelle, wo ich gestorben bin. Ich kann mich noch dran erinnern. Das war eine schöne Stelle. Ja, oder Zwillingsschwester. Das hatte ich ja auch schon mal die Vermutung, dass sie eine Zwillingsschwester hat, ne? Aber glaube ich nicht. Ich glaube, sie ist einfach verstört von dem, was sie mitbekommen hat. Also entweder hat sie den Mord begangen und ist deswegen gerade so, oh, ich habe einen Mord begangen. Oder, ich meine, es kann ja auch sein, dass sie Renju getötet hat und dass dieser Ei-Typ, der Zyklopenkiller, dann das Auge rausgenommen hat, um das als sein Mord zu verbuchen. Kann ja auch sein. Oder sie hat es halt mitbekommen. Sie ist auf jeden Fall nicht ein anderer Mensch anders, sondern einfach, wie wenn ein Mensch, der immer total positiv ist, keine Ahnung, Liebeskummer oder so.
Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Viel Erfolg, May. Kann ich deine Mutter nach deinem Alibi fragen?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Oder sie weiß, dass
Where
ihre
was
Mutter
she?
die Mörderin ist.
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Also sie weiß auf jeden Fall
Hitomi
irgendwas.
did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Mizuki hat ihn umgebracht.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
So. Du hast mal bei Sunfish Pocket gearbeitet. Richtig. Deswegen kennst du Sunfish Pocket richtig gut. Richtig.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
Dex, der
A
Reptiloid
little
war ja
over a year.
nur die
Working
Rezeptionistin.
there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Da die Überwachungskamera, ne?
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Sie ist die Tochter von der Rezeptionistin. Und sie sind beide Reptiloiden. Reptialulila, egal. Ihr wisst, was ich meine.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
Na und? Also das Einzige, was ich mir halt denke, also selbst wenn sie den Mord rein theoretisch begangen hätte, sie hätte doch Ren niemals da oben an diesen Haken hängen können, oder? Außer sie hat, keine Ahnung, irgendein Flaschenzugartiges Gespann sich ausgedacht und keine Ahnung. Also ich meine, wer es hinkriegen würde, ist Mizuki, ja? Ansonsten wird es schwierig bei den ganzen Weibern hier.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Na und?
No,
also das kann...
it's still possible.
Ja, danke,
We'll
Date.
see.
Iris could have killed Renju because... warte. Wir gucken alles wieder an, ja?
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Obwohl, ich glaube, das
Iris
ist...
could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Was? Hä? Aber das heißt doch, von hinten, das kann doch jeder machen. Also wenn du jemanden von hinten strangulierst, dann hat er ja gar nicht seine ganze Kraft, um sich zu wehren. Weil er ja hinten sich losmachen muss. Egal. Gut, dann halt nicht. Dann
The
gucken wir doch alles
autopsy
an.
determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation.
Ach stimmt, das war
upon
noch. Oh
death.
Gott, das habe ich vergessen.
However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
Iris could have choked Renju to death. This doesn't have anything to do... Hä, der hat eine Maske... Okay. Können wir darüber reden, dass das schon was damit zu tun hat? Weil wenn der dieses Zeug im Körper hat, natürlich... Egal. Hier.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Hier, nimm's.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
Oh.
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone.
Alone,
But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Ist das hier runter?
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
May, das ist normal. Das ist Final Fantasy VII Remake. Das ist normal.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Ja, May, ich glaube, warum ich dir sage, dass du es spielen soll. Also, warum ich gesagt habe, dass du es unbedingt spielen musst. Ganz gut. How the culprit managed to move the corpse to Sunfish Pocket. Ja, das war auf jeden Fall das hier.
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Ich weiß gar nicht, ob der jetzt darin transportiert wurde oder ob er darin einfach nur gelagert wurde. Auf jeden Fall, ich meine Elevator, ne? Das stimmt schon.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the 2nd floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Ah, das habe ich ja schon mal ausgerechnet, ne? Das habe ich schon mal ausgerechnet, dass das hinkommt. Ja, aber das muss sie sein. Wie him, maybe. Hä? Wie jetzt? Okay. Das glaube ich. It's true they killed somewhere else and brought to Sunfish Pocket. I have to determine the transportation method. Ja, Oil Drum, klar. Could have something to do with it. But I need more to support my theory. Ja, hier. Maybe. Hä? Warum? Okay, die Renju's Watch.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite.
Vergiss die 44
I
Pounds
found it inside an oil
vom
drum at
Fass
Sunfish
nicht.
Pocket.
Vergiss es nicht.
That means...
Dominik, stopp. Es sind ungefähre Angaben. Ungefähre. Das ist immer gerundet, weil vorher, also beim ersten Mal, als Aiba beim Tatort gesagt hat, wie viel Renju wiegt, waren es 158. Was du hier verpasst hast, eigentlich nicht viel. Renju ist tot. Ich glaube, das war's. Und 310 müssen ja nicht 310 sein. Es können ja auch 307 sein. Und dann hat sie halt gerundet.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
Das versuchen wir gerade rauszufinden, May.
Saying, it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
Dominik, weißt du, was mich gerade ein bisschen stört? Dass du jetzt so tust, als ob das voll der krasse Dings ist, der Plot-Twist. Aber ich habe das letztes Mal schon ausgerechnet. Das habe ich schon mal ausgerechnet. Jetzt tu nicht so, als ob das jetzt so krass wäre. Hättest du es nicht letztes Mal... Mann, mein Hirn hat vorgearbeitet. Also, May, er ist in Sunfish Pocket, da wo die ganzen Mermaids, ne, arbeiten, ist er an so einem Fischerhaken, weißt du, so einem Ding halt, am Mund aufgehangen gewesen und hing von der Decke und hat sein linkes Auge weggehabt. Nee, Mermaids, weil Maid und Mermaid, deswegen habe ich das so betont.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
War ein schöner Tod, May.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Ja und?
Doesn't mean you can't drive.
Danke.
Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Niemand. Ich muss...
Anyway,
ja.
Iris, you weigh about 105
Oh nein,
pounds,
jetzt mach
right?
das nicht von selbst.
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
Och Mann, ich
It's
habe es
none
extra...
of your business.
Wofür
No,
denke ich
I
überhaupt
mean
noch
that your
nach?
weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Warum muss ich eigentlich noch nachdenken? Hä, ja. Ach so, okay, ich dachte schon. Ist es jetzt hier das, wegen wie viel es wiegt, ja.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records.
Ja, mate, das war bei Zero
Before the
Escape schon
corpse
so,
was
Leute.
discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at
Aua.
8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Ja, mate, deswegen, ich ignoriere das, was Dex
Dante,
gesagt
stop.
hat.
Iris is acting
Ich denk
strange.
trotzdem.
Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Was macht sie? Ja, und deswegen, ist bei Sherlock so,
There
wenn
are
man
several
mitdenkt, ist
cameras
besser?
in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Gut. Was macht sie denn da?
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like, but we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
You can't tell from this angle. Kann ich einfach die Kamera? Was ist da? Ist das ein Handy?
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Bam, bam,
Hey,
bam.
answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Yay!
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
Wie ist schon wieder Shovel Forge? Dann bin ich raus.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
Noch 5 tanzt sie. Nein! Die wird nicht mehr getanzt. The dance is over. Dominik, möchtest du ermordet werden? Oh, Gott sei Dank. Oh, kein Shovel Forge. Ach, die Lagerhalle wieder.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Warum sind die gerade so leise? It's a Keller.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay. Wow, jetzt sei nicht so hell. Oh Gott, wieso muss ich an Saw denken? Kein Fernseher. Dex 9 aufwachen. Mysterious room, videos and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Erstmal zum Fernseher.
A CRT TV. Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Süß. Was? Hey!
What was that
Was?
just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
Hit the Maus. Ich habe die Maus nicht geschlagen. Ich habe die Maus nicht geschlagen. Ich habe den Fernseher geschlagen. Okay. Fenster. Okay, irgendwas, um das Fenster aufzumachen. Eine Gun. Ich
A
erschieße das Fenster.
revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. I do
Hat er noch
not
die
see
Black
any
Dash?
bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
I need a
Hallo
bullet.
Tom. Sword in Japanisch, ja, ist es.
5 minutes
Ich,
left.
nee, eigentlich nicht. Keine Ahnung, was das jetzt ist hier. Was ist das? Mirror.
A full body mirror. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
Ja.
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
Ja, mehr ist es. Okay, die Tür. Können wir einfach die Tür aufmachen vielleicht?
A double door.
Open. Okay, dann halt
It doesn't
Tackle.
open. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Okay, ein... So. Was ist denn das? Okay.
A revolver.
Ich versuch mal... reingucken.
It's dark.
Why not bring your face closer?
Oh Gott, Date. Date, nein. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bang!
Oh.
No, I cannot see anything. Oh, did you say something?
I didn't think you'd fall for that.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
Okay.
4 minutes.
Ja.
A full body mirror.
Warte, da hinten war noch was. Medicine Shelf, okay.
I see many objects in the room.
Smell.
There is a sweet smell, like syrup or almonds.
Well, it's either a sweetener or...
Possibly nitroglycerin.
Ich glaube wegen Stabilo, May.
Because nitroglycerin explodes even from slight impacts, it is usually mixed with acetone to lower the sensitivity.
Acetone, huh?
I did not expect Iris to be aware of how to handle such dangerous chemicals. A shelf. Various things have been placed on it.
Ich will das umschmeißen. Okay, so geht's auch.
What?
Das Spiel kaputt
The
machen.
explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
Oh, ich habe glaube ich zu
This
viel
is a
Spaßzeug
dangerous
gemacht.
dream, but we must continue.
Blew up a frog. Ich weiß nicht, ich habe eine Maus geschlagen. Frosch in die Luft gejagt und was mache ich jetzt? Ein Schmetterling verbrennen oder was?
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Oder ich ersteche einen Butterfly.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
Hab den Schmetterling zerrissen.
The butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
The more you do, the less time you have.
Tear and stab it.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Ich könnte es, glaube ich, auch gewaltfrei lösen. Tear and stab it. Oh Gott, mit was? Locker.
Just a locker.
Open. Whoa!
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
3 minutes, Date.
Ja.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Was, Seppuku?
Do you wish for me to die?
No, I do not.
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
Ist Harakiri, okay. Das kenne ich, aber nicht Seppuku.
Do you wish to speak a haiku in your final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that! Is this Somnium starting to get to you, Date?
I'm my usual self.
That's the problem. But in any case, I will not do it.
Hallo, Kurosekai.
The knife that flew out.
Okay,
Like this?
Nein! Doch, es fliegt dahin. Gut. Puh.
What? I only threw it lightly.
Ja, Vogel getötet. Schön. Gut, und dir?
An oil drum, television, and torso.
Und die Katze jetzt töten. Oh, Dominik.
I think
Das ist nur für dich.
I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Draw the butterfly and stab the bird. Shoot and kill. Yes, we can! Ich brauch... Okay, ich brauch Munition.
An oil drum. I don't think I can make it fall over.
Toll, Eiber.
Is it just heavy or is it built into the floor? What could be inside?
Unknown.
Okay.
An oil...
Nein. No. Warum Pixel? Was ist da? Was sind da für nackte Schönheiten?
What does this mean?
Hä? Ja!
Bullets?
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
Ja. Und dann können wir die Katze erschießen.
A naked torso. Is that a serious suggestion?
Anything can happen in Somnium, right? The torso might talk. Maybe in a southern accent.
Why in a southern accent? Well, I might as well try. Excuse me, you know a gal named Iris? What's that, partner?
What happened? Did you get something?
It said, "Why are you talking to a mannequin, you idiot?"
Are you sure that isn't your commentary?
Ain't no talking torsos.
Well, shoot.
Ja, kannst du töten.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Ja.
A revolver.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Hey! Okay. Hä? Okay, ja. Ja. Was? Okay. So. Endlich konnte ich alles rauslassen in diesem Spiel. Endlich. Brüste. Was? Hä? Was? Shoot and kill. Awaken. Shot the cat. Day 3 Iris A acquired. Dissociated persona. Was war das gerade? Das hat voll gemacht. Das war irgendwie eklig. Dieses blaue Ding war echt widerlich. Warum so? Warum dieser Sejima? Sejima.
What happened during that Somnium?
Keine Ahnung.
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Pewter, geh weg. Steck dich
upon
wieder im
further
Locker.
reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will.
Oh, ich will auch
When you sink into
Mandeleis.
Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
Nur lieber mag ich noch
What about the
Haselnuss-Eis.
figure?
Da war Sex.
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
Iris
That
hat nicht so
means
große
that
Brüste.
Iris, she must have met So Sejima somewhere.
Nein!
We did see Congressman Sejima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I
Danke,
mean.
May.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Danke für den Follow, Kudo.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in
Und warum
reality.
hat er Brüste? So hat keine Brüste.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts.
Und sie
It's
steht halt auf
possible she
ihn.
just saw him on TV or online.
Es gibt bestimmt auch irgendwelche komischen deutschen Stars, die voll auf Söder abfahren, oder? Gibt's bestimmt auch. Und von dem irgendwelche Träume haben. We were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Pewter speak.
Date,
Oh Gott,
Iris is about to wake up.
schreck mich doch nicht so.
Got it.
I gave him a short reply and headed to the sink room next door. Iris, was war denn das?
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
Tja.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
Wie geht's dir denn?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess.
Du bist aber nicht normal.
Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Du hast Sachen gemacht, die dich sick machen
Inside
würden.
my head?
Kennst du So Sejima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
Lügst du?
I'm just an internet idol.
Lügst
It's
du?
not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Lügst du? Kannst du dich an deinen Traum erinnern?
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sync does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
Oh. Hier die Message mit Ota und so, ne?
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile.
Ja, das war vor 5 Sekunden. Wir können uns noch dran erinnern, glaube ich.
I won't tell anyone
Wer
about
ist denn
that
Claudia
thing.
Roth?
What is that thing?
Wer ist das? Ich bin so
I
schlecht
don't
in
know. Ota's
Politik.
the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right?
Okay.
But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
The same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Bam, bam, bam.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Wie sie guckt.
Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her.
Bitch.
Criminal Procedure Law number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to
Oh, die
all
war da.
persons
Die
of
hat was
interest.
unterschrieben, du dummer Depp. Ich hab die
You
nicht
haven't
gezwungen.
issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Ota, du bist kein White Knight. Wisst ihr, was er ist? Wisst ihr, was Ota wirklich ist? Er ist einfach voll der Simp.
You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
Guck mal, der verteidigt seine Streamerin. Ihr macht mich immer nur fertig.
So, what are you going to
Seid
do?
mal mehr wie Ota, ja?
Shit.
Wisst ihr, wenn mir das passieren würde, was Iris da passiert ist, dann würdet ihr einfach nur sagen, haha, endlich. So, wir gehen jetzt.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers.
Es gibt ein Emote für Simp.
Anyway,
Ernsthaft?
let's go.
Ach, danke, David. Wenigstens einer.
Tessa!
Ja.
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just
Oh,
because
Gott.
you're the police.
Ota.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Ja, Dex, Gott sei Dank gehöre ich dir nicht. Seit wann haben Streamer Gefühle? Das ist neu. Das ist neu. Das war ein neues Update. Das ist neu erschienen. Und ich würde sagen, für heute reicht's. Danke, Geschichtenerzähler. Ist mit Papa... Oh Gott, May. Wir spielen jetzt gleich, nachdem wir Pause gemacht haben, nachdem ich Pipi gemacht habe und mir irgendwas zu essen geholt habe. Ey, mein Magen knurrt so übertrieben die ganze Zeit schon. Spielen wir Infamous weiter. Auch wenn ich das Spiel, ich weiß nicht, ich bin noch nicht warm geworden, aber vielleicht wird's ja heute was. Vielleicht wird's ja heute was. Knall, Peng, Puff. Jackbox? Was? Jackbox? Wir spielen Jackbox? Seit wann spielen wir Jackbox?